Cool. Hi everyone, it's Jolly here. Today I bring you my Cinderace Jungle Guide. That involves what moves I choose to use on Cinderace and what kind of items I like to itemize with. So for his moves, I usually start with low sweep as my first move. It just helps me get over the wall and helps me get closer to the Lillipup. I really like those dashes at first. Unless there's like moves that give you more damage that you want to go more with damage. But usually just getting there and to the lip or getting to the Lillipup a lot sooner just helps. After slow sleep, I definitely go with Ember. Um, so a little fact about this later. Fireball did get a buff, but this is more of a range attack, and it helps with kiting. It's really good for objectives and objective control. So you want to get the Rotom or the Dreadnought. It's really good. You're able to just get it on your own. As for Blaze Kick, this is more for like team fights. You're able to. This move doesn't miss. It's kind of like Pikachu's Electro Ball, right? It just doesn't miss. It always hits. But I definitely prefer Pyro Ball. Just especially if you are kiting a lot and moving away and doing damage, really recommend Pyro Ball. But this is very skill based, right? Blaze Kick, that's easy to land. Pyro Ball, you need to target and aim. If you miss, you're kind of screwed. So you definitely want to aim that. As for your second move, I go with Feint. It just helps you get in and get out, right? You want to go in, get some damage, get out. It's a good way to counter some moves like Gengar's Hex or Zero Aura's charge. Not the wild charge, but his other charge attack. Can't remember the name of it at the moment. But it's a good way to counter those moves so you don't get hit or killed. Um, his Blazing Bicycle Kick. Oh my goodness, his Unite move is one of the best moves in the game. You have no idea how many times I've actually stolen the Zapdos using his Unite move. Because there's times where your team's not around and the other team is just rushing Zapdos, right? So using your Unite move or staying in that bush and then getting close to Zapdos and then using your ult to hit your opponents and get the Zapdos could come clutch so many times. So I definitely recommend this. Just Cinderace as your jungler. Blaze, your next attack becomes a boosted attack. When you attack someone, Cinderace is just there. He kind of helps close the gap. And then it helps with his crits. Basic attack, just every third attack is boosted, and it just deals more damage. This is Blaze, just helps with his crits. So that's for the moves that I choose on Cinderace. As for items, I go Scope Lens for the crits, Muscle Band, and Floatstone. I like Floatstone for its damage, not necessarily for his movement speed. So when you're climbing, when you're just climbing and playing ranked games, Floatstone's okay lower ranks, right? Anything below veteran, Floatstone's okay, because you're gonna be farming. You need it to go gank top and bot. However, as you climb higher, as you get to higher elo like Ultra and Master, Floatstone is no longer as effective because there's less times you find yourself out of combat. Most of the times you're either farming or fighting. So if you're in higher elo, I definitely recommend switching Floatstone to either Focus Band for more sustain. Just helps you heal and get out of, prevent you from dying and get out of fights. Or Barrier when you're focused on most of those team fights. Just gives you and your buddy an shield. Right, so if you notice, most challenger ultra tier players, they run Buddy Barrier and Score Shield. Just Buddy Barrier, Focus Band, Muscle Band, these are the best items in the game. Just gives you more sustain, and it just helps with the team fights. But like I said, I like the attack damage, especially because I'm going to be kiting and moving around. So just having a bit more attack helps. If you're focused on scoring more, then I definitely recommend attack weight. This item is only beneficial if you score. If you score a lot, right? Because it'll just increase your attack by 9. But that's very conditional, because if you find yourself not scoring, then this item becomes useless. But like I said, Scope Lens, really good. Muscle Band, really good. Scope Lens, you only really use it with junglers. Usually if you're playing other lanes, you don't go for Scope Lens. Or depending on the Pokemon, you don't. But Flowstone, it helps. But the higher you climb, I said, Buddy Barrier might just be the better build for you, and Focus Band. Either Focus Band or Buddy Barrier. But yeah, this is my Cinderace Jungle Guide. Hope you find this helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.